Hey there, my friend. It is Kate here. Thank you so much for jumping on my channel and joining me here today. Now, it is day 25 of our 30-day challenge. Can you believe that? We are in the very last week of this 30 days. I've heard from so many of you that you are feeling these differences, you're noticing these little changes in our body, and that is amazing. I am so proud of everyone out there. Whether you've done every single video, maybe you've skipped around here and there, maybe it's taking you twice as long because you're doing a video every other day instead of every day, that's great. It's all about doing what works for you, getting a little bit stronger, a little more confident, and hopefully doing something nice for our body along the way. Now, if you're brand new here, my name is Kate, and usually I make Pilates, yoga, and mindful movement classes. We are in the middle, as I said, of a 30-day challenge. Its whole purpose is to create progress in our body, to forget about perfection, and just to do some healthy, wonderful wellness kind of activities for ourselves along the way. It is going to end this Friday where we'll have a lovely live class. But if you missed that live class, don't you worry. It's going to be around just to watch whenever you want to, so you don't have to be quite there right at the exact time. No big deal. Anywho, so today I just want to share two of my favorite self-care activities. And that is chatting with my friends. And the past couple of months have been a little bit harder to get together with my friends out there. You know, I think that we all know why. It's 2020 right now, why we can't, just go out to, a bar or restaurant or wherever you want to. We've got to be a little bit more careful. And for some of us that are super extroverted, myself included, the past couple of months have probably been pretty hard. And I would guess that even for some of my more introverted friends out there, it's probably still been a little bit more solitary than we would have preferred it to be. Now, I have discovered, though, that since this has happened, there are friends of mine that I don't know that I would have regularly talked to as much if it wouldn't have been for some of the really cool apps that are now out there. The miracle of technology has made chatting with a lot of my friends that are all over the world really easy. There are so many apps and websites and things that make it really easy to get to see and talk to your friends. I've got a friend in London that I end up sending almost podcast length messages through our WhatsApp. I've got another friend that we send little Marco Polo videos to one another, and it's really almost like we're still sitting with one another having an in-person conversation because it's just that nice back and forth. So for today, I really thought that maybe you would want to think about someone in your life, and if you've not been able to see them or talk to them, maybe reach out, just shoot them a message and say, hey, do you want to jump on a Zoom, or do you want to talk on Instagram? Because you can do live Instagram guys too. I've done that with one of my friends too. There are so many ways out there for us to connect, and connection is such a great big part of self-care for me. I know I've gotten a lot of feedback from people that enjoy my channel because I'm cheerful and they find that I'm talking like a real person, and that's that's part of my self-care, getting to talk to you out there even though I don't get to see all my students in real life. It's one of my favorite things. So through the miracle that is YouTube and technology, I get to be here with you and have this little conversation. And it might seem like I'm far away, but I feel like I get to know a lot of you through a lot of the comments that you leave, through my Patreon account, through my Instagram DMs, and I really, really cherish that. It is a huge form of self-care for me. I've had a few rough moments over the past couple of months, and right at the the nick of time kind of thing, I get a lovely message from someone reaching out to say, hey, I just love your channel, you're doing good things, I am feeling so proud and positive about my body, and I can't tell you how wonderful that feels. So as a form of self-care, both for yourself and maybe for that friend out there, why don't you just shoot someone an extra little loving message just to tell them that you're thinking about them, that you miss them out there, and that you'd love to chat with them if you could. And I said I was going to give you two forms of self-care. So one other thing that I like to do when talking to my friends on things like Zoom and stuff, I have gotten really good at making some crafty little cocktails myself. So maybe you want to make yourself a fancy little drink or a little appetizer thing, and you can sit there and have dinner with your friends. I've done that a couple of times, and it's been lots of fun to kind of plan a dinner with a friend that is in another city or in another part of the city because I can't get over to them, and we say, oh, we're both gonna make this dish, and then we'll eat it together like as if we were sitting at a restaurant. And it's been surprisingly fun. I've even kind of like cooked with one of my friends and kind of watched her do things, and she watches me do things. And so yeah, again, it might sound kind of silly, but in this moment of time when we kind of feel like we're so far apart, any way that you can find that connection is such a huge, lovely form of self-care. If you've got something out there you like to do with your friends or your family right now, I would love to hear from you. I am all about new ideas to, make myself feel better and to get to see all my fabulous, wonderful friends, family, and loved ones out there. So I certainly hope you enjoyed this really quick little self-care Sunday video. Nothing big, nothing crazy. It's good just to, get ourselves going, feel a little bit better, and enjoy the rest of our Sunday. So I cannot wait to see you tomorrow on our last Monday, and I certainly hope you enjoy the rest of your day.